Welcome back to Courtroom Conversations on the classic Courtroom YouTube channel. I'm Dylan Brooks Hamilton. And as always, it's great to have you all with us. Before we dive in, though, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all things legal. Today, we're unpacking a Supreme Court decision that could send shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond.
It certainly could.
Yeah. This case is about a lot more than just a few $billion. It's about data privacy, corporate responsibility, and the power dynamics of the digital age.
That's right. We're talking about the Supreme Court's decision to let a massive class action lawsuit against Meta, Facebook's parent company, move forward. It stems from the Cambridge Analytica scandal. But this time, it's not users suing. It's investors.
That's an important distinction. The investors allege that Meta misled them about the risks associated with user data misuse.
Okay, so essentially, they argue that if Meta had been transparent about what was going on with Cambridge Analytica, the company's stock price wouldn't have taken such a hit when the scandal became public back in 2018.
So to be clear, this isn't about whether Meta mishandled data. They've already admitted to that and paid billions in fines and settlements.
Exactly. This is about whether they misled their investors, causing them financial harm.
Right, and the Supreme Court's decision not to review a lower court's ruling is significant.
Very. By letting the case proceed, they're essentially opening the door for a deeper examination of how tech companies communicate data risks to their investors.
Okay, so what happens if Meta loses this case? What kind of precedent could this set for other tech companies?
This is where things get really interesting. If the investors win, it could establish a powerful legal precedent. Other tech companies could face similar lawsuits. If they're seen as downplaying or concealing data risks, it might force them to be far more transparent about how they collect, use, and protect user data.
But couldn't you argue that excessive regulation could stifle innovation?
That's a valid point. Tech companies need to be able to experiment with data, to develop new products and services, right? It's a complex issue with no easy answers. This case highlights the tension between promoting innovation and safeguarding individual rights. Striking that balance is a challenge, and the outcome of this lawsuit could significantly shape the future of data privacy in the U.S.
Absolutely. This case has huge implications for both tech giants and everyday users. It raises questions about how much control we have over our data.
Precisely. And what responsibility companies have to protect it. It's a conversation that needs to happen on a societal level. We need to consider what kind of digital future we want and what role we want tech companies to play in that future.
So as this case unfolds, it's crucial to stay informed and engaged. The outcome could reshape the relationship between technology, privacy, and the law in profound ways. And that's something we all have a stake in. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into a truly fascinating legal battle. Until next time, keep those courtroom conversations going.